So today we're going to change the front up a little bit. Now we're going to do the front. The first thing we're going to do is remove the grill. And to remove the grill, it's got some clips here, like this one. Some clips here, like this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Once you take those clips off, then you can just pull it out. So she said. So these are the clips that are holding it on from the bottom. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. They pop out once you pop those out, and then with the little ones on top, the grill should come out. I want to see how much I can get done, because as you can see, there's a storm on the horizon. So another thing that they said in the reviews that it was really bad was the headlights. So today I'm going to change out the headlights and the fog lights. Okay, so I finally took off that stupid little thing. This one. And that was a pain in the hoo-ha. That's the only way you can access the fog lights. So I'm going to change out the fog lights as well. What I would do first is remove these 2 bolts. They're the ones that are in here at the bottom of the little splash guard. Now I would say just remove those 2 so you can have a little bit of play, because you are going to have to move this back and forth because it's attached kind of right here. Now the way it looks, it's got 7 bolts in the back. Yep, count them, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one was again hoo-ha, because it is on the bottom of the car. It is on the bottom of the bumper, and they're all 7s. So when you put a wrench, it's not going to fit in there, so you have to do a flat one. But all the ones I had went down to 8, so I had to go buy one specifically for that one bolt, because the rest of them, there's enough room back there so you could use a wrench, but with that one, no room, so I had to use one of these. Now there's also a clip which is down here. That one I removed, and then next to it there's another little, because the plastic that goes across to the middle goes right here, so there's like a little bump that sticks in like this, so you're gonna have to jump this like up and then slide it out. So that took me a while to figure out. Let's do the other side and we'll see how it looks. So don't feel afraid to pull out this clip out of it, because it's got a little groove in there, the top, and then this thing has like the same little groove on the top, so it'll slide back in, no problem. And I just said a lot of, that's what she said. Another quinkadink. 7 bolts. Where else have I seen that number 7? So again, the hardest part is that clip that I was just talking about. You pull that out, and then there's that other little clip back there. Look, it'll pop up at the top of that one. That you have to kind of push this down so that that clip slides down, and then you have to slide up that part out. That's probably the hardest part. Everything else is pretty easy. Now, I don't like how the fog light is exposed. I might put them back on. I know it looks cooler without them, but I don't know how I feel about the fog lights being so exposed like that with water and whatnot. Alright, so now I'm going to start taking off the fog lights, the headlights, and I'll show you guys in a little bit what I'm replacing them with. So for the headlights, there's only 3 bolts. 1, 2, 3. They're all 10 mils, and then once you have it out, there's this little clip right here. Clips in here, but it'll actually mine it just pulled out. That's what she said. And then the last one is just unplugging it there, and that's how you take off the headlights. So one of the things I do before I take them off is try and see where they're at right now at stock. That way when I put the new ones, I can point them in the same direction. So usually what I do is I'll get into the garage and I'll see where the light is. So the light is about right there, so maybe handle. So when I put on the new ones, I'll point them in that same vicinity. I don't know if that's the right word. So just like the headlight, the fog light has 3 bolts. 1 right there, and 2 back there. Once you take those 3 off, it's just a matter of pushing in the clip and sliding it out, just like the headlights. So those are the 3 bolts for the headlights, 10 mils, and then the 3 bolts for the fog lights. They're a Torx bit, I think. Not a Pro. I used T20. There's the 2 headlights, 2 tail lights, and the replacement ones are actually in that box right there. So I'm gonna dig into it. The only thing that I kind of ordered all this stuff before I even got the Jeep, but I did not notice that the headlights are 9 inches and the ones that I got are actually 7 inches. So we'll see how that looks. Hopefully it doesn't look too ugly, but it does have brackets to kind of make up for that space. But anyways, this is how it looks without a headlight. Came in a set, headlights and fog lights together. So this is actually pretty cool. It comes with the brackets, it comes with some gaskets, it comes with some instructions. Pretty nice colored instructions. Pretty impressed from eBay. So we'll see how these work, because mine's a Sport. So I did want it to look like the factory ones, but the factory ones are like $900, and these headlights plus tail lights, headlights plus fog lights came out to like $200. So we'll see how they look. So these brackets have 3 little screws, 1, 2, 3. You take them out, and then they've got little notches like this one. 1, 2, 3. So then the headlight has those same little notches. 1, 2, and 3. Those fit in there. They sit in there, and then you put the ring back on there, and then you're gonna put the gasket on top. Now these have like a weird connection. They have an adapter for it. Should be with the headlights. So first you gotta make sure all these holes match, because when you turn it, all you need to do is take off this first bracket off, put in the headlight, and then match up the holes. Make sure that they're all matched up, and then same thing with the gasket. You match up, you put up the gasket, and you match up the holes. After you have the gasket in, then you can put the screws on. 3 of them. It's a little tricky, but make sure these little pins hook into the bracket. This one doesn't have a pin, but this one does. I don't know if you can see it. So these two have a pin, and then this one doesn't. It took me a while to figure out which bracket went where, but finally did. Alright, let's keep going. So, sneak peek. I haven't bolted them in yet. I just want to make sure it works. I'm not sure if I want to replace these or just replace the bulb. So we'll see about that, but here it is. And they were kind of already lined up, and you could see the difference. It's white instead of that like amber color. So far so good. So this little wire comes with the headlights. This goes connected to the headlight, and then this goes to your side marker. So that way it turns on when it looks like this. The halos will be on. But I'm not going to connect that right now because I'm actually running out of time. Because we have a date to go see the new Fast and the Furious. So it's getting late, and I need to button this thing up. So tighten that up, put on the headlights, put on the grill, should be done. I'll let you know when it's all done. Update. I gave up on the fog lights. The brackets are different. These have 1 and then 2, so it's like a 3, but then these 2 are pushed in, so they're different. And the brackets for the new one have 4, but they're even. So I gotta find something to work with that, but I'm gonna leave the little things off so I can access it easier whenever it comes time. Another thing I wanted to touch base on is these things. They have Loctite, so your headlights won't pop out. So make sure to put a little Loctite as well. Alright, hopefully the next time you guys see it, it'll be done. Okay, bye. So this is the grill. I actually like how it came out. I'll give you a sneak peek and then I'll show you it on.